Fume Effects tutorial. In this one we're going to do a light steam. Instead of doing flames, we're going to work on just getting a real light steam. So let's get started. Go to the orthogonal view. Select Fume Effects. And pull a small grid over. Just try and imagine how high you want the steam to go up. We're going to set it about right there. That's as far as you can see in the camera, so that's all we're going to need. And go to Helpers, Fume Effects, pull out the source. And our source doesn't need to be this big, we can bring it down. We're just going to set it into the coffee just like that. Alright, let's open up the Fume Effects user interface. Let's bring this down to 0.075. And go into the Simulation tab, and let's select Simulate Fluid Mapping and turn off Simulate Fuel. And let's set our path. Alright, now that we got that, let's go into the simulation. Let's bring these settings way down. We just don't need this much detail. Okay, let's turn off gravity. We don't need that. Let's bring vorticity down to 0.33. And turbulence, let's do that with, say 0.01. Let's bring the noise down here. Set it every 50 frames. Right, now for the smoke. We're going to go ahead and bring this to 3. 33 for the strength. And then for temperature, we're going to have it dissipate at the highest setting. And 100 for the strength. Alright, we should be set there. Let's go in here and add our Fume Effects source. And under rendering, let's turn off the fire. We don't need that. Let's bring our threshold way down to 0.2. And 65 for the opacity. And here you can see that's way too much for the opacity. So let's go ahead and let this run for a little bit so we can see what we're doing. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the AFC and just reset it. And that should give us the look that we want. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Alright. So now let's go on under the object source. And you should have 150 for your temperature and 10 for the smoke. Let's go ahead and put some noise maps on here. Alright. I'm going to set turbulence. Bring this to 1. 0.375. 155. And let's go ahead and animate this from 0 to 15. Alright, we're also going to want to put a noise map on the smoke. Well, let's go ahead and switch these colors here. Alright, that's better. And turbulence, same settings. And we're going to animate this one from 50 to 60. Alright, we're all set, and let's see what we have. Alright, there's one other setting I want to do here, and let's go ahead and let's make sure the steam does not go through the coffee cup. So we're just going to add the cup as a shell. And let's run that simulation again. Alright, I'm not seeing the steam like I like it, so let's check it with a render real quick. Nope, it's definitely not what we wanted. Let's go ahead and change this to a solid and run the simulation again. There we go. That's the steam I was looking for. Let's go ahead and stop it. Do another quick render. Make sure we have the look we want. Let's go back in here and go under rendering. Let's bring this up. Alright, there we got our steam. And now all we got to do is let's go ahead and change the color of that by bringing this down to a light gray. That's a little too dark. So let's take this down to 70. Let's see how that does. And one more try here with 60. Still a little bit too dark to be realistic.